All right, hello. We are Group 10, and this is our business idea presentation.
Hi, my name is Josh Wilding. For our first idea, I'm going to present a scenario to you that I think will be probably familiar for at least some of you. So imagine you're in the car and you're driving, you're going to maybe grandma's house, which is a couple of hours away. You're trying to have a conversation with your significant other, and every couple of words is, hey, mom, hey, mom, hey, dad, dad, guess what? Guess what, dad? Guess what, dad? Dad, mom, guess what? Guess what, mom? Mom. And after a while, you just go, oh, I need some quiet on this ride. Here, kid, watch some Paw Patrol on my phone or something. And next thing you know, you hear your boss's voice coming off of the phone and wondering why you're calling them on a Saturday. So kids love to touch buttons, and I think our devices are kind of as much a part of our kids' lives as they are a part of our lives as right now as that goes. So I've always wished that there was a feature on the phone that you could just press a button and it locks in whatever application the child is currently using. Well, that takes a lot of technical skill, and you'd probably have to work with the phone manufacturer. So we thought, what if instead you could make a phone case that would lock your kid out, but still allow them to watch a show on your device? And so that's what we're advertising here is a child lock phone case. It'll have an attachment that goes over the base phone case that will cover buttons and the USB and the headphone ports. And then most importantly, it's going to cover the touch screen, but still be transparent enough for them to be able to see through to the screen. The other plus of that is that it's going to protect the screen from slobber and impact that definitely comes with toddlers. Additionally, it's going to protect your speakers of your phone, but still allow the sound to come through. When my wife and I had our first kid, there was an incident where she decided to smush chocolate into the speakers of the phone. Never got good sound out of that phone again. So this phone case would definitely solve that problem as well. Overall, the pitch is to give your kids read-only access to your device. And for me as a parent, that would be a huge win.
So for our second idea, we were thinking about creating a student platform. So what this platform would consist of is some of the happenings at the university. So for this platform, it would be the University of Utah's happenings. And it would also include different events and in general, how life is on campus. So for example, me, myself, being an international student, it would be really helpful for me to be able to go to a student platform to really see how the life on campus is, and including the student safety, and basically just a platform where the students can connect, so you can really get the real experience of being a student at the university, instead of just seeing all these academic videos that are being created from the school. It would be more the eye of a student instead of an academic. So basically with this platform, we could create a platform at the University of Utah and then sell this idea to other universities that could also make similar platforms for their students and a way to connect, and they could choose different aspects of the platform they would want to focus on.
Hey guys, my name's Zach. Our third idea comes from my own personal experience as an avid mountain biker. So I'm usually riding with like 4 or 5 friends, which means we need to carry around 4 or 5 bikes. This is pretty challenging. I found that the best way to carry a lot of bikes is this vertical mountain bike design. However, the cheapest model is offered by Yakima, and it's $700, and I can't afford that. So I was just going to build my own. I've seen other people do this just because I can't afford it. But this made me think that maybe, there's other college kids or other kids that, want to carry around all their bikes and their friends' bikes, but can't necessarily afford a $700 bike rack. One good feedback that I've got is I've had friends say that if I build initial prototype of this bike rack, that they'd be willing to spend, over $300 on it. So that's that idea. Latte on the go is based on the fact that this tea drink is not very travel friendly. So the idea would be to make a gourd that has a lid incorporated into the design to make a much more travel friendly experience. Right now, the tea is just drank out of a gourd, which is shown in the image below. You just put the loose tea into it, add water, and drink it through the straw. But there's no lid currently, and it's easy to spill.
All right, our last idea is allergy.com, and this idea was born out of my personal experience with a close family friend whose daughter has severe milk, egg, and tree nut allergies. So essentially, this business idea would be a website and or an app that is a resource for all things allergies. It would have, recipes on there, meal ideas, resources, substitutes for your favorite foods pre-allergy, and things like that. So the top 10 allergies are milk, eggs, fish, shellfish, tree nuts, peanuts, wheat, and soybeans. And while the FDA requires companies to disclose these allergies on their food labels, wouldn't it also be nice to know what foods, what brands, and what products are allergy safe before going to the grocery store? So it would also list different brands of food and or products that are allergy safe. So that way, when you're planning your trip to the grocery store, you're planning your shopping list, you can go on the website, know which products, which brands to look for while you're at the grocery store that are free of the allergies that you need it to be free of. So the way we would make money on this would be adding a premium service to the website or app so that you could pay extra to get more features of the app. Another way you could make money off of this is to have free guides and premium guides. So you would have free meal ideas, free recipes, free resources, but then also you could pay to download an e-version of the more robust resources. This is a huge market. There's so many people in the United States affected by allergies, and something I learned that through our family friends was that it's very difficult at the start of your allergy journey to figure out what you can and cannot have. So this would be a really great resource for not only people starting out in the allergy world, but people who have been dealing with their allergies for their entire life and just want some new ideas. So this is a slide of some of the ideas that we rejected. Most of the ideas that we rejected are due just to the fact that most of us don't have a huge technology background.
Yeah, and some of the other ideas, we rejected because we've seen a need for them, but we didn't necessarily feel emotionally connected to them to be the people that would bring them to the market. One of the examples from one of the ideas I had is like the fourth or fifth one down, the at-home dry cleaning equipment. It'd be nice to have a third. You have washer dryer and then you have dry cleaner just in-house. That way you don't have to go to a dry cleaner, but it's not such an inconvenience that I'm willing to go through the painstaking process of bringing it to the market. So ideas like that, I think, ended up on this list too, where it's just, we didn't necessarily feel a fiery passion towards them like we did in the other 5 ideas that we presented.
Yeah, and it would be a lot more difficult to make prototypes. A lot of them on here, I couldn't see an easy way to make a prototype. Well, I can see any way to make a prototype personally, just because my engineering skills aren't quite good enough yet. But
and then as far as kind of the process to get to the ideas that we did choose, as Josh mentioned, we kind of just put them all out there, discussed them, and it was pretty much a natural progression from that discussion. Like the article we read a few weeks ago about groupthink. I remember in that article they talked about kind of how in a group setting some ideas will just naturally come out of that discussion. So we definitely saw that through our own little discussion, at a small scale. So yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.